Hi all. Now we will have a continuation of last class that we were into discussing about medical regulation, right? So next we will see what is the standards. Okay, the standards are nothing but it's again a set of rules framed by the government to be followed while we are designing any medical device. So here there are certain standards which is there specifically for medical devices notified by governments. That is BIS, that is Bureau of Indian Standards. This is the product specifically for the this is the product standard specifically for the medical devices. In some case, if you are not have a provision to apply for this standard, means in absence of that you can go for other standard, that is ISO, International Organization for Standardization, or else you can have IEC, that is International Electrotechnical Commissions. So these are the two standards we can go as a manufacturer sites, as a manufacturer to make their product so standard when there is the absence of this. So in the absence of the both this ISO or this IEC, then we can go with the other manufacturers what they following as a standards in their premises. So we can also follow that standards in case of there is absence of these respective standards. Okay, so now we will see the main topic, regulatory approval process, especially for manufacturing unit. Okay, so these are the three four different classes, class A, class B, class C and class D. These classifications are based on their risk associated. So class A is a low and class B is a low moderate and class C is a high moderate, class D is the highest risk. So then if you want to go for regulatory approval process for respective classes, they have separate forms, they have separate steps to be followed. Okay, so let's see each classes one by one. If you take the class A, since it is a low, and class B also is almost low to moderate, these both class A and class B devices, it has the application form, that is a form MD3 for manufacturing license, form MD4, that is a loan license form. Whereas if you see for class C and class D, that is a high, moderate and a high, the manufacturer license form is MD7 and loan license form is MD8. Okay, so there as we have other things like whatever we are applying as application through application, you have some processing fee, right? So here also you have the processing fee. If you are doing as if you are doing regulatory approval process for on site, then you have to pay 5,000 rupees. If you are planning for just one distinct medical device, means then it is for just 500 rupees. Similarly, for a class C, class D, for one side 50,000 rupees, for each distinct medical devices is 1,000 rupees. Why this class A and class B processing fees is high compared to the C and D in the sense, the class A, class B devices are considerable as a low and moderate level, moderate risk associated medical device. Whereas if you are doing a class C and class B, these are comes under the category of high risk medical device, since since getting approval these type of devices is like somewhat tedious. So that's why the application fee also it's a little bit higher than class A, class B medical devices. So the authority, the who will give approval, or they provide license in the sense, for class A, class B, since it is a low device, it come under the control of state license authority. C and D, it come control license of central authority. So for applying license, for the license to be granted, again you have to fill the form, that is for class A and class B it's MD5 and MD6, C and D you have MD9 and MD10. So then if you get into inspection part, the all four classes will get vary. So for a class A, since it is a low risk device, there will be no audit at initial stage, they will just give a self certification, that is a grant license. Then they will, after 120 days, they will come for audit. This is for class A. For as class B, here the inspection will be there. The notified body, that is the NGO, some other organization, the higher officials from state licensing authority, the people will come and they will audit. They will do audit within 90 days after application, after submitted application. Okay, then after done with the audit, they will submit the audit report within 30 days to the state licensing authority. After reviewing that report by state licensing authority, the state licensing authority people will decide whether to grant license or not. In that case, if they are releasing the grant, then they will approve the grant within the 20 days. This is for class B. Then if you see the class C and the class D, they will do again inspection. Here also the inspection will be there, since it is a very high risk medical devices will come under this category. The central licensing authority will send the people to do inspection within 60 days after the application submitted. Then they will submit the audit report based on their auditing, and they after reviewing the audit report by central licensing authority people, they will grant the license within 45 days. So this is the regulatory approval process for manufacturing sector unit for making their product legally approval. Okay, so again I have repeated the same procedure in flowchart manner. So whatever we discussed before, that I have put it into format of flowchart for easy understanding. So once again I'm repeating. So the class, first you have to classify the device: class A, class B, class C, and class D. And class C plus D and A and B, it's a other type of devices. Okay, so if you have, that is this type of device have the risk in combination of all. Okay, so the class A and class B, you have to again fill the form, the MD3 and MD4, and you have to go apply submit the form to state SLA, that is state licensing authority. If it is a class A, then they will give the free certificate approval, and then they will come for audit 120 days. If it is class B, the people will come, they will do audit in aspects of quality management compliance, and then audit and then submit the report to SLA. Okay, so then after submitted report, the SLA will scrutinize the document and report. That means they review the report. If there is any grievance or something, if everything is get clear out, then they will provide the license form. Okay, they will grant the license. For a same case, if you see class C and class D, again you have a applying form to requesting approval process. That form is 7 and 8, and then this form will be submitted to central licensing authority. Since here all type of device are high risk, and then after 120 days they will come for audit, the inspection of the manufacturing site by medical device officer or notified body. Then they report the audit they report the audit statement to the central licensing authority. Then the central licensing authority people will scrutinize the documents and report for any grievance. If it is no, then they will if it is X, everything is okay, then they will grant the license. If it is no, then they can reapply this within 45 days. Okay, so in next class we will see the regulatory process for medical device which is imported from other country. Thank you.